Right, we are live on all platforms. Cool. Perfect. YouTube's got that one covered. We can turn Spotify off now. And that should be good. Bear with me, TikTok, we're sorting something out. Hugo, thank you for liking the live. We're just sorting out something because on another platform we're live, we've had nothing but, let's just say, people trying to ruin the fun. Thinking that, thank you for the follow, Hugo. So I'm just trying to moderate this other platform before more people try and ruin the fun. Yo, what up, Muffin? We're playing Fire Red and Leaf Green. Let's check if the counter works. Counter does not work. Great.
Thanks for the follow.
I'm gonna call you Pokey Scratch. Thank you for the follow. Holy shit, a lot more people are showing up now. Right, so let's sort this out real quick. Okay. Now we're getting a little bit more somewhere. Good luck, much appreciated. So I'm having to keep an eye on multiple chats. Yo, Ollie, thank you for the follow. I'm glad one of my TikTok moderators has just showed up because I'm having to get mods everywhere just to monitor everything. Will say, did have some people trying to be haha funny with racist usernames on another platform. So obviously keeping an eye out for that. So mods, if you see shit, go nuts. Yeah, I bet you're wondering. We just got Charmander last time we streamed. Why are we still in the lab? Because Turtle is happening. We're going after Turtle now. How's my day been? Other than that, it's just been a nice relaxing day. Until we had small-minded people try and ruin shit for everyone else. Because they think it's funny. Other than that, we're not going to get shiny first try. But imagine. Yeah, I see one of my moderators is currently moderating the TikTok, so I'm glad for that. Cool. Not shinies. Oh, go back one. There we go.
Thanks for the follow.
Hamilton, thank you for the follow. We are getting that follow goal up. Favorite Pokemon and favorite shiny. Favorite shiny I can straight away answer. That's Metagross. Favorite Pokemon is Pichu. As you can see, Pichu's literally right down there. Nope, no shiny yet. What's your favorite shiny, Hugo? And favorite Pokemon? Both Lucario? Damn. I'm gonna join the live on my Pokemon account. Go for it, Hugo. I'm pretty. May I ask how you're doing this? I have 4 switches, Hamilton. Perfect. So again, not shinies. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure home support. Lucario448, thank you for the follow. I want to find out, did home support actually come out? I gotta remember which one of these. Cool, I know it's you, Hugo. Cool, not shiny. Pretty sure, nope, that's a leaf green copy. Pretty sure this one. Chat, bear with me 1 second while I quickly do a thing. I just have to fact check something. So one of the switches won't load for a minute. That's fine. Because I got to do an update on one of them and find out if home connectivity does exist yet. Because I have a feeling it doesn't. But I was told April 2nd it's going to have it. Yo, Tatero, or I'm going to call you Tater. It's just easier for me. Welcome back. Yeah, we're back in the lab again. We're looking for a turtle this time. We're just booting up one of them to find out if home connectivity is a thing. Because I've been told that it is. But I don't believe it. So I'm about to boot it up and find out. My Monferno is evolving? Damn right. Get that Infernape. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Pokemon Home does have an update. Who's your favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? Okay, now that's a question. Everyone would say Charizard. Personally for me, favorite Gen 1 Pokemon? That is kind of a toughie. I kind of want to say Zapdos just for the electricity themed, and I do have a plushie of Zapdos down there. He is my favorite regional bird from like the I like to call him the weather trio, because you've got thunder, fire, and basically whatever you call the fucking birds, the legendary bird trio. Zapdos is my favorite. Regional variants of them, again, Zapdos is still my favorite. I do also like Gengar though, but again, I'd have to go with Zapdos. Ooh. Hayes Tyrant has a very good question. Which one of the dog trio is your favorite? So going off... What is on the mic? Oh, my cat's been scratching the mic. That's fucking wonderful. Just to confirm, you mean the Gen 2 trio, the legendary beasts, right? Because I've never heard them call them the dog trio. I've always heard them as the beasts. Oh, perfect. Cool. I'd have to probably say Raikou. I just think he has the best fucking shiny of all three. Entei, cool. Suicune, it grew on me. At first, I fucking hated shiny Suicune. Then the colors kind of grew on me. But Raikou's shiny is fucking gorgeous. I'm hoping at some point to be able to, like... Yeah, I like my electric types. Raikou was always my favorite of the three. It used to be Suicune, then Entei, but then over time, Entei basically replaced Suicune. So Suicune got knocked down to third. Because of the third movie as a kid, Entei was... Thank you for the follow, Haste. But other than the third movie with, you know, the Spell of the Unknown, that movie basically made me go, yeah, I fuck... Oh, shit. Let's fucking do that. Because of that third movie, it made me go, yeah, I fuck with Entei. And then, obviously, the Suicune movie, I was like, don't really fuck with Suicune that much. Did I break the headphones? No, but I'm about to. Because I'm updating one of the switches. Got it here. I'm just about to find out if home connectivity does exist, because Charmander is going into home. Because apparently on April 1st, it got confirmed that at 2 AM they were supposed to update home. And I know people go, oh, but it could be an April Fool's thing. It came from Cerebi directly, saying it is April Fool's, but this is real. So we're about to find out if Cerebi has just bullshitted everyone. But home is getting an update right now, so I don't think Cerebi was bullshitting. I've gotten 3 shiny Ghastly while I was looking for 1 in ZA. Fuck yeah, dude. Also, shiny Charizard in Gen 2 was kind of cool. It was fucking purple. And then it went black. Right, we're about to find out if Fire Red Leaf Green and ZA have support. Let's fucking find this shit out. Do I agree to the terms of service? Of course I fucking do. Otherwise I can't use Pokemon Home, can I? Kinda makes sense. Agree to the terms of service to use the app to use the service. Several faves of Gen 1 though, list them. Do I agree to the terms of service? Yes. Do I agree to the privacy policy? Also yes. Holy unemployment. Believe it or not, I have full-time employment. But hello to Choo Choo. Cool. Load it from Zappy. Nope. I take it back. Yo, it's Reggie Steele. Shit, I think we were lied to by Cerebi. Hang on, man. I'm about to find this out because I feel like Cerebi fucking lied to me and I do not appreciate it. Now, so let's turn that sound off. Okay, so ZA did get supported. My first Shining Fire Red I caught was a Marowak. Damn. We're trying to move my Pokemon from Fire Red to home. ZA got supported, so did Pokemon Champions. I do see the Champions logo at the bottom. The only question is how the fuck you move Fire Red Leaf Green over? Or is that just not happening yet? Right. So you like Snorlax? Nice. Okay, so home support. How the fuck do you do that? So how the fuck do we move it across then? I don't think home's connectivity's been added yet. Right, chat, I feel like Cerebi lied to us. But, as you can see right there, Pokemon Champions does show up on home. So, I don't think they fully lied to us. So I can't be too mad. It's just now figuring out roughly when home support comes out. Yo, what up, Shad? The shiny exploits in Fire Relief Green might be why they delayed it. That's my guess. You know, probably. Because apparently we were supposed to get ZA and Fire Red Leaf Green today for home. We've only got ZA. So I'm not mad. But at the same time, I was hoping to move Charmander in. But unfortunately, that is not happening. So I digress. So here's to hoping that we were gonna get home support immediately. So what I'm going to do quickly is Google it on Cerebee's website and find out what Cerebee actually said. Okay, so introduces connectivity with ZA. Cool. So you got a shiny, nice. So Pokemon Fire Red. There's been no announcements of when Fire Red Leaf Green will get any home connectivity. When will Fire Red get home support? Early 2026. We're in April. If I visit the Pokemon Home website, let's see what they say there. Update. Again, no updates. Welcome on in. So again, no updates of when Fire Red Leaf Green will get home support, but we'll eventually find out.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Cool, they're not shiny. Perfect. So my guess, by the way, was a shiny Spinnerack. Not what I'm hunting, but still a good shiny. Nice. I did learn a new fact about shinies in Fire Red Leaf Green. You know how Squirtle's currently got purple/pink border around the profile? Yeah, if it's shiny, that shit's blue. I only just learned that fact about Fire Red Leaf Green shinies. So if we see a blue borderline, that's it, boom, shiny. So if you get a shiny that looks no different to its regular form, blue border box, then you know it's a shiny. I think that's our first female Squirtle of the night.
Thanks for the follow.
LFX, thank you for the follow. I mean, we did get Charmander under odds, so hoping that we see Squirtle relatively quick as well. Yeah, because we got Charmander over half odds, but just under full odds. I found a shiny Rattata yesterday. Nice. Hopefully you caught it. Never mind. That answers my question. You weren't able to catch it. Damn. Yes, Drift One. We got the shiny Charmander 2-3 days ago. On the 30th of March is when shiny Charmander appeared. So now we're going after the shiny Squirtle. I've already got Bulbasaur line done. Nice. Thank you for the GGs. Did I get 2 females? No, I got 1 female Squirtle here. I got shiny Charmander about 6,211 soft resets. So just coming up to 6,220. We'll say 6,215 roughly. Mewtwo, shiny Squirtle, hell yeah. Chat, I won't lie, if we get it, you're on 7,000 soft resets, damn. Won't lie, if we get a shiny Squirtle today, I will be very fucking happy. Back-to-back females. Both of them are adamant. Both of them same stats. I'm pretty sure these Charmanders are Squirtles are duplicates. How are you doing it with 4 at a time? With this Wavebird controller and 4 switches. Because they're all hooked up to radio frequency devices that allow this controller to control 4 at once. Yeah, it was not a cheap method of doing it. I will admit there are cheaper options, but this method I know works. And my friend who is shiny hunting Bulbasaur right now in these games, doing the exact same thing I'm doing. With the exact same method. Nope. So, no matter what I do, if I move up, down, this controller controls all of it. So if I move to the side, they all do it. Thank you for liking the live. Right, we're on the 100th set. Perfect. Let's have a look. Nope, not expecting a shiny just yet. Is Blastoise also just green shell? I'm pretty sure Blastoise has purple shell, but I could be wrong. I'm actually gonna look. No, Blastoise has a green shell as well. Blastoise is more like a purpley blue with a green shell. I'm gonna come back later wishing you an early shiny. Much appreciated, Tate. So Squirtle keeps the blue, but it comes more like a purplish blue. A lot of early water types have that problem. Squirtle's line, Mudkip, Lapras, any Vaporeon that goes purple. So a lot of early water types typically go purple on their shinies. What one else goes blue? Armanite turns pink/purple. Feebas turns pink/purple. Whelmer goes from blue to pink/purple. Slowbro goes from pink to purple. Spheal again goes from blue to pink. Staryu goes from blue to white, so that's at least a nice change. But again, Lapras, pink to purple. So again, you do run into that issue where a lot of water types turn pink/purple. Quillfish, pink to purple. Kingdra, blue to purple/pink. So again, it's just quite common for them. Currently on 350 for Charmander. Don't worry, buddy. You'll get it. I believe in you. It's early hours, but you're doing great. Just had a brain fog for a second there. Human, what's up? Yes, what's up? Four switches plus the Wavebird controller. You okay? Yeah, you? Just looking for a turtle now. We got the lizard, it's turtle time. Meh, I feel that. Nope, they're not blue. Wow, sorry. They're not green shelled. Also, thank you for the friendship. I just saw the notification. Alright, let's see what we can get this round. Bye-bye, human. Bye. There goes one of the mods. Just comes and goes. Also, because we did have Charizard's Cry for, like, a whole bunch of streams, this time I said, fuck it, we're having the Venusaur Cry. Gives a bit of character, I think. Rude. Wait, you're the one leaving. I come and say hi and then I go bye. Love you too. That's what happens when one of my best friends comes and goes. Nope. Yo, what up, Ovo? Nope, not shiny. Everyone else that's new and just joining into the live, thank you for all coming in and welcome. If you do like what you see, hit the follow button. But how's everyone else's day going? It is a bit quiet, so let's get some chat going. Because at the end of the day, I could be sat here for ages and not see it. Going off of Charmander, that was at least 9 days. Yo, what up? Karina? Yay, 50 hours, don't have mine yet. Lol, I feel that. Charmander took me 40 plus hours, so... And 6,211 encounters later, and it showed up. So other than that... You hunting for Squirtle, you hunting for Bulbasaur, you going for Charmander, what one you going for? You could be going for something completely different. Nope. Cool. Alright, 180, and let's see what we can get. Oh, Goku Blue's back. Hey, you're finally alive. Welcome back, Goku Blue. How's your day been? Oh yeah, no, I tried to go live earlier, but then obviously my computer crashed, so I came back, I let my computer cool down for a second, then I went back at it. My day's good, just relaxing. Hey, we love to hear it. I went out today and hung out with my best friend and enjoyed the sun. So, other than that, it was nice, grabbed lunch and then just relaxed in the sun for a bit and then came home. Well, that's the fun fact about ZA. Once you move a Pokemon into ZA, you won't be able to move it out of ZA. I think. Hang on a minute. Ah, okay, cool. So you won't be able to take them. Say, for example, you move a Squirtle from this to ZA, you won't be able to put it in any other game, like Sword or Shield, Scarlet and Violet. It'll be, it can go into ZA and Home. Damn. That's kind of naughty of them. At the same time, I kind of understand why. Because ZA is a little bit different. Let's have a look. Nope, no shiny Squirtles. Again, no shiny Squirtles. Yo, Wolf Pup, welcome on in. Having fun? Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm a mad lad for going back into the fucking laboratory when I had a chance to run. Speaking of run, the runner just joined the stream. Thank you very much. Also, Onion, welcome to the stream. Reggie Steele, welcome back. Let's have a look. No, again, no shiny Squirtle. Are they all shiny? Nope. Yo, Ollie, welcome back. Did I up the counter? I can't remember. I think I did. Let's go back and check. Yes, I did. Right, 236. In the span of an hour, so that's not too bad. Cool, 240. $244. Let's see what we got. It's probably going to be the exact same. Nope. Alright, let's check these Squirtles out. Oh yeah, so these two Squirtles are probably the same. Oh no, the stats are a little different. Just want to double check. So I am where I need to be. I'm at 260. Perfect. Yep, they're not shiny, so we move on to the next round. I know who that is already. I saw you for Charmander, yo, Jupe. Welcome in. Yeah, Charmander has already been obtained, and well, as you can see, Squirtle is now the next hunt. So we've not exactly left the laboratory. Instead, we've said, Oak, hand over the turtle. Thank you for the nice hat. And that's because your profile picture is Jupe. Welcome to everyone in on the TikTok side of things. I've changed my picture now. Nice. What did you change it to? You and your friends. Damn. Because you changed your username to Corey Smells. Oh shit, congratulations, buddy. Left is Ethan, bottom left is Derry, top right is Lily, and bottom right is your girlfriend. Nice, congratulations. You know, I figured out how to change your username yet then, pal. Fixed everything. There you go. Now what I'm about to do, buddy, with great power comes great responsibilities. Hey, Baja Blast, thank you for joining the stream. And now, not gonna lie, Baja Blast, great choice, great flavor drink. Spider-Man is peak. Spider-Man is peak. For those who are wondering how he's got mod status, that's my nephew. So of course he's gonna have moderated. Don't go abusing that power for the love of fuck. I was gonna say if you were struggling you could have called me, but then again I've got a new number, so. Shit, not gonna lie, all the Alexes are fucking joining on TikTok. I might have to tell Alex, hey, mate, you're getting invaded. Andrew Garfield is peak Spider-Man. I will use my power with better responsibility. Damn. Man's already trash talking Andrew Garfield. Oh, shit. I thought you were trying to trash talk him. Damn. I mean, I'm kind of excited to see the new one that's coming out. But again, it's apparently going to be a good film. But then again, all of those Spider-Man films that have lately come out are pretty good. One, Andrew Garfield. Two, yeah, Tobey Maguire. Don't like him as much as I used to. Tom Holland for me is number one, then Andrew Garfield, then it's Tobey Maguire. I'm sorry, I'm not into Tobey Maguire's films anymore. They're just not as good as they used to be. They're still good, don't get me wrong. I just prefer Tom Holland. And that's not because he's British. Okay, we'll admit it has some bias in there that, hey, he's British, therefore I kind of like the guy a little bit more as Spider-Man, but he does an American accent. So realistically, does it matter? No. What are the chances? 1 in 8,192. So you're pretty close. Again, I understand the RNG manipulation. Not going to bother attempting it because then that defeats the point of shiny hunting, because with that logic, there's no point in shiny hunting if you're just going to RNG manipulate it every time. So again, I appreciate the comment saying, hey, just RNG manipulate just to save you time. Again, ruins the point of shiny hunting. Like I said, I enjoy the shiny hunt. It's then when you find it, it's actually more enjoyable instead of just going, oh look, I RNG manipulated. Boom. You did this for content, not gonna lie, but on your free time and you want some extra shinies, it's better. Yeah, I get that, but at the end of the day, my living dex is exclusively all caught on camera, because then again, there's video proof that it wasn't tampered with in any way. So I get your comment, but again, I'm not RNG manipulating any of my shinies because it again ruins the point. Because with that logic, I've got 190 shinies. I'm not going to just now start manipulating the rest. Because then, in my opinion, that makes them invalid because you didn't hunt them. You just basically targeted it and it's like, oh, cool. I know this is going to be shiny. You're not going to get a reaction out of it, you know? If I was to do it, like, just purely for, like, oh, I'm going to build a competitive team for a tournament and I want it to be a shiny, then maybe you could argue, yeah, RNG manipulate it, save you the time, build it the way you want, done. But personally, just for a personal collection, nah. So I appreciate the feedback, but no. Perfect. This is smart as fuck. Yo, what up? I'm gonna call you Jaff. It's just easier. But yeah, all it is just 4 switches, 1 Wavebird controller that basically just... I push button, push B, push another button, boom. Because of it being a radio controller and a radio receiver, it just routes the controls to be like 4 consoles plugged in through 1 cable. Basically, so much quicker. It's like how people, when they use emulators with 1 controller, it's the exact same thing, but it's official. Because this is an official GameCube controller that worked on the official GameCube. This is a ROM that they have re-released on Switch, so therefore, I'm playing officially. Maybe not according to their rules, but I'm using official hardware and official games. Yo, what up, Yoshi? What do you mean, not really? Yep, I'm using 4 Nintendo Switches. I'm kind of curious, Yoshi. Dude, I'm locked in. I'm going to be getting Fire Red in a bit and making a thumbnail like, nice. I mean, you do get the advantage, but some people just use one console, so props to them. Yeah. Originally, I was hunting Charmander on 2, but then halfway through, I said, you know what, fuck it, switch to 4. See what I did there? Switch, Nintendo Switch. Okay, cool, I'll see myself out. But at the end of the day, I thought, because when I go to hunt Deoxys at some point in the future, I wanted to have 4 copies of the game up and raring to go. So I also said, fuck it. Let's see how well this will do. The moment I brought out 4 switches, Charmander showed up very quickly. And by very quickly, I mean not that quickly. I'm jealous. Well, yeah. The games are like 20 bucks each. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I buy games on the Switch that are like 60 bucks. For like the Americans watching. So I said, fuck it, I'll do this with Fire Red Leaf Green. And you know what I find funny? Because the other games like Ruby, Sapphire and shit are not on Switch yet. What was I gonna say? The only Pokemon you could technically get that helps you with shiny hunting in the wild, which there's an ability, I don't know if people know this, called Illuminate. That helps you encounter more Pokemon. Leaf Green is the better game to shiny hunt with, because they have fucking Staryu. What does Fire Red get? Jack shit. Unless you trade with Ruby and Sapphire and get something like Chinchou, you get fuck all. Because Staryu is Leaf Green only. So, for those who want a shiny hunt, get Leaf Green. Because you get Staryu. Or trade with a friend who has a fucking Staryu. You know what, Gamer Boy? No, Game Boy. Never mind, sorry, I mispronounced your name. If you want to use that to boost the likes, go for it. As long as it doesn't get me in trouble. I don't think it will, but hey, go nuts. Because I think the more likes we get, the more people that come in. Chinchou has the ability Illuminate, which basically means you can attract more Pokemon.
Thanks for the follow.
I'm going to call you Marg. Thank you for the follow. So Staryu has the Illuminate ability. Same with Chinchou. Basically means you see more Pokemon. So you're more likely to run into wild Pokemon. Therefore, if you're doing random encounters, Staryu and Chinchou are literally godsends. If you're paying Fire Red, you get fuck all. Because they're Leaf Green only. So, yeah, you can shiny hunt in Fire Red, don't get me wrong. But you don't get Staryu. So should I get Leaf Green then? I would say you're probably better getting Leaf Green. And the thing is, for shiny hunting, yeah. And if you're going to shiny hunt, get Leaf Green. Or, just ask me for a fucking Staryu. Wait, no, never mind. Get Leaf Green. Because you can't trade wirelessly. No, you can. Never mind. You can't trade over the internet with these games. You can only trade locally. So if you wanted me to give you a fucking Staryu, we have to be in person. For me, I can trade across my 4 consoles and just trade with myself. Fire Red Leaf Green, this basically works as it used to do 20 years ago. You need a cable to trade, but with the Switches, you just trade locally. So it's like playing any of the modern Pokemon games without the fucking internet connection. So I will go over the list of Pokemon with Illuminate. Pokemon with Illuminate ability, Gen 3. So the only Pokemon that have Illuminate in Generation 3 is Staryu, Starmie, Chinchou and Lantern, and Volbeat. And the way to get Volbeat in Fire Red Leaf Green, how to get Volbeat in Fire Red Leaf Green. Not Forever Skies, because that's a fucking Pokemon card. Volbeat is not available in the wild in Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green. To obtain it, you must trade from Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald, or use a cheating device. It is native to Generation 3 hoeing games, primarily on Route 117. Now, how do you get Chinchou? To get Chinchou and its Evolution Lantern are not available to catch in the wild in Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green. Again, you need to trade them from Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. So, for us fuckers on Switch, if you are shiny hunting, get Leaf Green, because you get Staryu, the only available Pokemon with Illuminate. So, good luck with that for anyone who's planning to do random encounters and they want a Pokemon that will boost their chances of seeing more Pokemon, because if you bought Fire Red, you better pray to God you got a friend nearby who has Leaf Green. Or you're about to spend $20 on another copy if you don't have another Switch. So if you don't have another Switch and you want to trade a Staryu over to yourself, you're going to need $20 for a console, well, cartridge of the game, and then potentially another $230 to $420 for another console. So for those who don't know, good luck with that. For me, I have both copies. I have 2 of each, so realistically, I can get 4 Staryus and then start fucking Illuminate hunting shit. So just thought I'd let you guys know in the community, if you're planning to shiny hunt in the overworld, grab Leaf Green. It's so much easier. And if you buy Fire Red, better pray to God that somehow you can get a Staryu somewhere, because it's Leaf Green only. And what I find funnier is Leaf Green, I think, has the better version exclusives. Because here we go, chat. We're about to go over all the Fire Red Leaf Green exclusives. So if I have 1 Staryu on each game, it just means I can have a higher chance of encountering Pokemon. If you have 4 Staryus, I don't think it does anything. Because it only runs off of the first part. It's like how in modern Pokemon games, if you have static up front on a Pokemon in your front of the party, you'll encounter more electric types. That doesn't really work in Gen 3 as far as I'm aware. So, exclusive to Fire Red, Ekans line, Oddish line, the Psyduck line, the Growlithe line, the Shoulder line, Electabuzz, and its evolution, well, pre-evolution, Cypher line, Wooper, Murkrow, Quillfish, Delibird. That's a fucking bot. Thank you for banning that immediately. Completely forgot that that was even here. But what we are going to do is clear that chat a second on stream, because we don't need Twitch bots. We got Quillfish, Delibird, and Skarmory, and I think Speed Form Deoxys? Oh, no. All I know is one form of Deoxys is exclusive to Fire Red. I just can't remember which one. Exclusive to Leaf Green. So if you want some version exclusives from Leaf Green, it's the Sandshrew line, the Vulpix line, the Bellsprout line, the Slowpoke line, the Staryu line, the Magmar line, the Pinsir line, the Marill line, the Mischievous, obviously on its own because Miss Magius didn't exist yet. Sneasel, again, Weavile doesn't exist yet. The Remoraid line, Mantine didn't exist yet, and Deoxys Defense Form. So realistically, again, I'd say probably Leaf Green has better version exclusives. Because again, you're getting a good fucking few options here. So again, Leaf Green gives you better options. So again, Leaf Green gives you a few more Pokemon to hunt. And the thing is, this is another thing I've learnt with Fire Red Leaf Green. It's also the game corner. So if you were to like look for certain Pokemon to soft reset in the game corner, some of the Pokemon in there are different price depending on your version. So Fire Red, Leaf Green, game corner prizes. Because this is where I think it's fucking bullshit. They're the same game, right? Let's have a look. In Fire Red, Abra costs you 180 coins to buy. Leaf Green, it's 120. Fire Red, Clefairy is 500. Leaf Green, it's 750. Dratini in Fire Red is 2,800 coins to buy. Leaf Green, it's 4,600 to buy. Scyther, again, is Fire Red only, so 5,500. Pinsir, 250. Leaf Green. Porygon, now get this, 9,999 Pokecoins on Fire Red, or 6,500 on Leaf Green. So tell me the game corner's not fucking rigged. So yeah, try explaining that one. Because what the fuck is going on at the game corner? So again, it's fucking bullshit. But then again, that's just how the game corners be. They're different universes, therefore their prizes cost a little different. Welcome back. Perfect. No shiny Squirtle. So, just curious to the people watching on TikTok, who do you think is going to have the shiny? Because I'm hoping it's a Leaf Green. Because, again, if chat gets this right and it's anything like the previous one where it was everyone going Fire Red, and we got it on Fire Red, so... Okay, everyone's guessing Fire Red yet again. I'm not fucking surprised. Bottom left. You know what, Windrust? I'm probably going to agree with you. It's probably going to be the bottom left again. Because bottom left had it last time. Nah, top right. Damn, everyone's going to guess it. You know what? I might actually see if I can do a poll on TikTok. I don't know if it will let me, though. Let's see if TikTok still allows me to do polls. Or is it called the guessing game now? Fuck it, I think it's called the guessing game now. I think TikTok changed it. Oh. Damn. I don't know if they do... No, I found the polls. Cool, we're starting a poll. Poll has begun. Let's see what everyone thinks. Whoever just followed on the purple platform, thank you very much. I wasn't able to catch your name in time. Should be in the chat. Unless no one can see it. Because I see the poll. If not, next to the GGs, it should show up at the top. Because people have done it before. Yeah, let me boot it up on my phone and see if I can see it from there. Huh. Well, it won't show me being live for some damn reason. Right, let me go to Twitter real quick and get into my live stream that way. Huh. Yeah, there is no poll. Damn. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out a new way how to do it. There normally is a way to bring the poll up. Because I can see the poll, but there's no way to show it for you guys. Right, I'm gonna have to try a different way. Right, let me know if this one shows up. We could play the guessing game. Nah, it's not the one I looked at earlier. It was... Poll and vote GIF? No. I wonder, is there a way to set it up from here? Nah. Fuck's sake. There was another way of doing it. Live events. See if it's in here and maybe that'll work. Nah. Fuck's sake. Right. We're just gonna have to keep a track then. I don't know if my microphone changed on YouTube or whatever. Let me know. Kind of want to check now. Does it sound any different? Does it sound any different? A good fucking cool. No, it sounds exactly the fucking same. Obviously, TikTok, you won't hear shit. It's more of the YouTube side. It might have fucked somewhere. But over on the TikTok, not so much. There's Alex. I was going to say, where's my Alex? There he is. He has the fucking heart next to his name. Alex, you had a bunch of imposters of you show up. As in imposters, I mean other Alexes. Not allowed, only can be one Alex. Also, Alex, is it that time again? Is it the time again? Us 13 people on TikTok enjoying TS. Yes, we are. Because I'm watching the stream back on my phone just to see how everything looks on that side. And we're not actually having any issues. BXP, thank you for the follow. you're getting audited tomorrow? How'd you fucking know? Because I will laugh if he doesn't show up tomorrow. I'll be like, cool. If he shows up on Monday, I'll be like, yep, that's our problem. Slipped him a tenner. Bullshit. He don't take bribes. He ain't no bitch. He ain't no bitch. But he could be our bitch. This is where he's secretly watching me stream, and I'm like, ooh. And I'm like, damn. It will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday he shows up. Damn. He's shown up on multiple days. Days. It's bank holiday tomorrow and Monday. Yeah, so he's not going to show up Monday. So he'll probably show up either Tuesday, Wednesday, the Thursday, or the Friday. Don't forget, you're not here next Friday. I know. This is more of a reminder for myself. Remember, I'm not here Thursday. So Thursday is just you. And if you're off as well, then Charlotte can deal with our store. Yeah, it's just Charlotte can deal with our store. You spoke with her earlier? Cool. So yeah, she's definitely there Thursday. Good. Because I know she mentioned to me a little while ago that obviously... What was it? But she was going to be off a Thursday. I can't remember when. So which means potentially you're going to be there on a Thursday? So again... Switched over for here because of my PC. Yo, welcome to the purple side of things. Oh yeah, you are finishing Friday. Not Friday, Monday at 5. So I take it I'm there till 6. Fair enough. Yeah, shop shuts at 6. So technically, I probably should just shut the shop at 5:45 and just do all the changeovers. Because I don't know if we have any changeovers. Did they do any price integrity changes today, Alex? Because again, I heard something about Friday or Thursday we're getting a price label changeover. Cool, so that's probably coming down tomorrow then. No, my fucking luck. What's your favourite collection on that shelf? Probably the Master Ball. Other than the ace graded cards at the top. So I'll probably have to say my ace grades of the original 3 Kanto starters. They're all in grade 9s. You got 4 done today? Nice. Trevor still doesn't fucking show up for that iPhone, and now he's not getting it. Same with no delivery. Damn. So fuck all delivery then. Great. He stole... No, bullshit! Did I steal them off you, Alex? I paid for them. Don't listen to him. Bullshit. Welcome to the stream, E. Just the letter E. Rated E for everyone. Sorry, I had to. Hopefully, E, if you're still here and you found that funny, drop a follow. Hey Alex, do you think it's going to be a fire red, leaf green shiny, or what? Fire red or leaf green? Is it red or green? Amanda, thank you for the likes on the stream. Because I'm hoping it's a leaf green. Ooh. You won't get it to like 10k. What if it's both? If I pull double shinies, at that point I've completed the fucking line. One of them will become a Wartortle. But this is not one of the first times that this has happened for me. 3 females, but yet 1 male. I want to at least, I think the rarer thing, more than a shiny, is having the 4 female starters on the screen at once. Because they're a 1 in 12.5 chance. But yet here I am who's finding a shiny at a 0.0001% chance. Make that make sense? Now watch the bottom right one be a female now, just to fucking spite me. And the other 3 go male. Never mind. The one that was already female chose to be female again. Cool. So I got him in the wrong spot. To be fair, I won't be mad if I don't see Squirtles at least 10k. Because I got Charmander stupidly quick. But Pokemon don't identify with genders. I mean, they're just Pokemon. Because in the original games, they didn't have genders except male and female Nidoran because they had it in their names. Then they kind of lost that and just gave them the gender role. Because I remember, I think even in Fire Red, I think they still have the male symbol in the name. Could be wrong. I'm actually going to Google that because I'm not 100% fucking sure. Nidoran Fire Red. No, even in Fire Red, they still have the male and female symbol in their names. Which I think is a bit weird, because they have the... When you catch them, they're one of the only Pokemon that doesn't have the male or female symbol colored in their name. So, like how, for example, Pikachu will have a reddish female sign. Nidoran female will just have Nidoran with the female sign, but it's black because it's part of the name. Same with Nidoran male. It will just have a weird thing. Unless you give it a nickname, then it will get the male symbol. Because Nidorino keeps it. I think he's thinking of Pokopia. They say they for every Pokemon. Yeah. I think that's exactly what Alex is on about. Because in Pokopia, they say they a lot. They don't say, oh, male or female. They just say, oh, they want this. Have fun on days. I have Fire Red on my GB. I might get it on my Switch too. Nice. Wish you the worst of luck. Right back at you, buddy. I hope whatever happens on there, it scars you for life, Alex. Modest is the best nature for a Squirtle. And look at that. I get 3 fucking Braves. Fresh wipe today. Gonna be hectic. Damn. But yeah, look. These 2 Squirtles are the exact same Squirtle in stats and HP. So I got 2 of the same Squirtle right on my screen. I find that fucking hilarious. We got 18 people on the TikTok. Holy shit. Everyone's looking more excited for the Squirtle than the fucking Charmander. What is going on? We have more people here. Oh, Alex. Thank you for the GGs, Power Gem, and the Rose. The 4 roses. Sorry. I've only just seen the notifications now. Rash, naive, quiet, mild. Cool. So hopefully If we find the shiny Squirtle, we get a modest nature because, again, just bonus points. People like turtles. People do like turtles. We got 20 people on the TikTok. Yo, I'm glad that I'm showing up for people on the For You page. Yo, Shelby, welcome to the TikTok live. If you like what you see, hit that follow button. Because, who knows? The more and more people that follow, maybe this bastard of a turtle will turn green. I don't know if you've known this, but the new DLC, Fire Red Leaf Green, says if anyone follows this channel, it will be more likely to see shiny turtles. I don't know. Let's prove them right. Let's prove them wrong. Let's see if it'll happen. Best emulator for iPhone is Delta. But you need to get the ROMs. Yeah, true. And technically, with some of those games, getting the ROMs ain't easy. But for me, I have a very good place that I get all my ROMs from. But then again, I don't need to because I have all of them physically here. Mate, did one of those show it green? Nope. Well, what can I say? People love turtles. Turtles are like one of my favorite animals other than penguins and owls, so go nuts. We got 27 people on the TikTok live. Holy shit. We all like turtles here. You know what? We love turtles. Everyone, I want to see on the TikTok chat turtle emojis. Let's get some turtles going. 31 people out here. Holy fucking shit. This will be the biggest moment if it shows up now. Everyone who's here, Bayleaf, hate is forced. You know what? Bayleaf doesn't need the fucking hate. I like Bayleaf, specifically Ash's Bayleaf, because that thing was fucking adorable and funny as fuck. Mega Meganium gives just big Chikorita vibes. If anyone has seen the animation where it does the spinny thing, it's basically referencing Chikorita's little animation where it spins its leaf. Fucking love that throwback. Craig, thank you for the turtle emoji. As far as I can see, Craig is the only person here who loves turtles, because turtle. I want to see a wall of turtles. Because the moment we see turtles, Squirtle might turn green. And be like, oh look, they like me. Boom. Green shell. I want to say fox. I don't know if that is how you spell the color indigo, but thank you for the follow. There we go. Now we're seeing turtles in the chat. I need to go back and check if that was the right encounter numberation, because I'm pretty sure I missed a number somewhere. Let's go back and check. I think I did fuck up a count somewhere. No, we're on the right number. Cool. So this will be 5548. No, 548. Sorry. Yeah, we're not that far ahead yet. Yo, how's the stream going? Pretty good. How's your day going? Holy shit, we've got 54 people on the TikTok. What happened? I look away for a second and I just see 58 people. Yeah, fuck it. Turtle. 63. 71. I guess everyone likes turtles, huh? No, I'm taking my jacket off. Fuck it. It's getting warm, and I'm seeing numbers. So, yeah. Off come a jacket. It's too warm in this room. Once the jacket decides it wants to come off. Whew. That's a little bit warmer. Cooler. I recently bought a Squirtle keyring. Nice. Nick, welcome back. everyone that's welcoming into the TikTok side of things, thank you all for joining in. Did I just up the counter? I'm not too sure. I think I just pushed the button. No, I didn't. So we're on a fresh encounter. Cool. Goku Blue has come over to the YouTube side again. Quickest encounter for a shiny. Believe it or not, first encounter. I've had that happen once or twice in my life on here. Right, we're on 560. For everyone who's joining the TikTok side of things, let's get some information going. Who's favorite Pokemon for each person? Go. Let's start seeing a wall of people's favorite Pokemon. Because now I'm kind of curious and I want to get to know all the new people that are showing up. If you do like what you see, hit that follow button. We are trying to reach that 1,000 goal. And at this point, you know what? I want to see if I can prove TikTok wrong and I can do it before end of April. Who the fuck said Tyranitar? Christopher, good fucking choice. Justin has Charmander. You know what? Can't go wrong with a Charmander. Charmander is a good choice. Dragonite, love it. Love it. Azumarill, banger. Azumarill is great with pure power. Or huge power. Awful when it doesn't have pure power. Or huge power. One of the two. I think it's huge power. Eevee is my favorite, and Evolution is Sylveon. Yo, Spinarak. We gotta give some love to Spinarak. Who remembers Spinarak? Because a lot of people I know, who I grew up with, when I ask them about Spinarak, they go, who the fuck is Spinarak? But they remember Ariados. Yo! Hi, just quick message to say hi, my friend. Hope you're doing well. You know what? It's nice to see you here. Sorry I sent you the live. I was just like, I saw you were English, active on TikTok. So I was like, I'm gonna drop you a message. Jimmy likes Dracovish. No one fuck with Jimmy. I also love Dracovish. No one fuck with Jimmy. Glaceon, favorite evolution. Nice. No, just that's your favorite Pokemon. Damn. Weeping Bell for reason. Yeah. We like Weeping Bell. we like Weeping Bell. Just no one fuck with Jimmy and his Dracovish. I don't want to see anyone shit on Jimmy and Dracovish because Dracovish will fuck you up. Dracovish ain't something to be messed with. Who else has let me know of their favorite Pokemon? Anyone else got a favorite Pokemon? Or we Loki thought Dragonite was a legendary because of season 1. You know what? Dragonite is a legendary in its own right. But at the end of the day, we should watch the Pokemon anime while hunting. I mean, probably, but then again, pretty sure YouTube and TikTok and Twitch might not like that. But hey, we can watch it alongside each other in a group call. I say group call, but it's more of like everyone's here not doing it. I realized I didn't sub to you here. Bruh, thank you for subbing over here. I said Poplio earlier. Damn, I missed that one. Shout out to the Poplio lover. Everyone likes Poplio. Well, not everyone, but hey. Some people don't like it. I didn't like Primarina at first. But Primarina grew on me. Just saying. Not every Pokemon is liked immediately.
Thanks for the follow.
Jimmy, thank you for the follow. You and Dracovish are now safe. No one shall fuck with you. And if they do, you send them to me. Because Dracovish will fuck them up. Anyone else got a favorite Pokemon they'd like to share? We're not going to judge you. You could tell me you like Shallows. I also love Shallows. Shallows is one of my favorites, especially the green one. Fuck the pink one. I like the green-blue colored one. Why? Because to me, that will always be Gastrodon. And if anyone tells me wrong, I'll be like, no. That Pokemon is a separate species of itself. I'm just going to stand in a corner lol because I don't know what to do. You know what? That's a mood. Rowlet for the win. You know what? We fuck with Rowlet. Rowlet, especially Ash's Rowlet from Sun and Moon, funniest character of the entire show. I realized Sun and Moon came out long enough for someone who was a little kid to... Yeah. Wait. When you say little kid, age range, because Sun and Moon, I'm pretty sure, aired in 2016? Fuck it, I'm Googling this now. When did the Sun and Moon anime air? When did Sun and Moon anime come out? 2016, I was fucking correct. It's turning 10 years old. Holy fucking oh, the games. I thought you meant the anime. The Sun and Moon games also came out in 2016. Which is crazy. They turned 10 years old this year. You know what? I will say, Brout, I can't defend him. Don't like him, don't hate him. Just don't know how I feel about Brout yet. I like the other two more. I want to see his evolutions before I make my final judgment. Because Brout just basically looks like Angry Birds mashed with Rowlet. I mean, it's literally just the Angry Bird painted green. I'm shiny hunting Charmander 2000 soft reset saying, you know what? You will get it. 10 is not a little kid. Exactly, Rin. I'd say realistically, my nephew who is played Sun and Moon, he's literally near the end of secondary school. Yo, Enzo, the gecko looking cool. Hope he doesn't end up zesty. How much do you want to bet that's probably going to happen? Because there's always one that ends up looking feminine, and it's not Brout. Maybe could argue the puppy, but it's probably going to be another Quaquaval situation. Not saying that Quaquaval's bad. Just saying we're probably going to get another, like, zesty Pokemon. Which, again, nothing wrong with that. Just... where's the scary looking Pokemon again? Like, I remember when I was a kid, you would get Swamperts, Torterras, Venusaurs, Meganiums, Feraligators, Typhlosion, Charizard. Then, obviously, it starts becoming more... they're not scary looking anymore. They're more cute, friendly creatures that are like just a bigger version of the baby form. Give us another fucking tanky starter. Give me another Torterra. And for the love of God, Game Freak, if you're watching this, do not make the dog bipedal. For the love of God, keep him on all fours. For the love of God, keep him all fours. Because I do not, and I repeat, I do not want that dog on two legs. Do not pull an Incineroar. Keep that bitch on four. Make the other two bipedal. For all means. Go nuts. Keep that fire type on all fours, please. Because if I see a two-legged dog, I'm gonna be like, nope. I hate when Game Freak fucking does that. Me fucking too. It's what they did to Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil was technically bipedal and quadruped. Quilava went quadruped and then went back to two legs. And I will admit, I fuck with it, but at the same time, I'd like to have another Pokemon that's a starter that would stay on two fucking legs. And one that will stay on all fours. Do not switch them midway through. Because again, no one fucking likes that. Because we don't need another Sprigatito into Meowscarada situation. Just leave them as they are. I don't have the money to renew my premium subscription. Ads are killing me. You know what? I am so sorry that you have to have ads. But again, that's what YouTube does. If they are becoming annoying, just head over to the TikTok side. And then again, ad-free viewing until TikTok decides to fucking add adverts mid videos or streams. Because again, I don't see them doing that. I'd say Twitch as well does it as well. So yeah, just jump over to the TikTok. But yeah, I love how there's so many new people here. Pretty sure I am on the correct number of Pokemon, but I am going to go back and check. Yeah, I am. Cool. Occasionally, I just have to double check to make sure we're on the right count. But I love how we had like 90 and then we're back down to like 22. It happens, yeah. You just got to accept what YouTube does. It is shit of them, but hey, it's what they fucking do. We've got another wave of people coming in now. One of my games decided to not sync up with the rest. Cool, none of them had blue, so we're going to keep on hunting for it. 628. I remember before trying free premium and didn't realize how bad ads were. Yeah. That's why for a while at one point I had a VPN on and it stopped the ads coming through until YouTube decided, nope, if you want to use the website, turn that shit off. So I was like, fine, let me turn that off. And then here we are. YouTube's just being a little bitch about it sometimes. But I love the platform, don't get me wrong. Just wish that sometimes they would pull their heads out of their butts and make it work. But like the same thing with TikTok. I'm having to use their live studio feature to do this stream. Because what I was hoping to do is just bang it straight through OBS. But I'm not allowed to do that until that follower goal hits 1,000. Then they give me a stream key like every other platform. But every other platform gives you a stream key as soon as you make an account. So TikTok just likes to play it a little different. And unfortunately, I have to play by TikTok's rules. We need a tanky fire type for Gen 11. We do. Is this emulator? No. Romrick, this is all on Switch. Powered by an official Wavebird controller with wireless receiver adapters that are basically going to allow me to control them all with one button. I say one button, more one controller. Just to prove to you, they're all switches. One, obviously, I can't prove all of them. Because, again, they're all going to show the software updates, but they are all on Switch. Yeah, so 4 copies of Fire Red Leaf Green, 2 of each, 4 Switches. The whole, this, plus the adapters, that was like 150 to 200 for the parts. So again, fucking putting my money and time into this because again, I thought I'd try this little experiment. Worst case scenario, I send it back and get my money back for all the parts. But fucking worth it. Okay. Am I on the right encounter number? I think so. Yeah. Ellie, welcome on into the TikTok. Jupe2, welcoming into the TikTok. Pokemon Home for ZA is available now. Yep, but Fire Red Leaf Green isn't, and that's what pissed me off. Because I was told by someone that Fire Red Leaf Green and ZA would have support today. Nope. ZA got support. Fire Red Leaf Green is somewhere floating around in fucking God knows where space. Also, Hose Mad, I see you enjoying the stream. Let me know how you're feeling today. I love the Dragonite profile picture. I have an ad blocker, lol. You know what? That's good. Ad blockers are kind of great. I'm probably going to get to like 1,000 encounters today. I can't remember how long it took me to get to Charmander, to be honest, but hey, fuck it. I'm hoping Leaf Green gets the shiny. Holy shit, a lot more people are showing up now. 2,405 for Magikarp. Damn. I mean, I kind of also want to hunt the Magikarp in Fire Red Leaf Green, but again, don't need to. I've already got a Magikarp and a Gyarados, so again, probably don't need to. Should I go to a different area? I'm getting everything except Shiny Honedge. I'd say give Honedge a little break and try and see if you can, like, phase it or something. So I assume you're playing ZA. I have a question for all of you on the TikTok. Other than shiny hunting, would you guys like to see, like, Valorant on here? Because I play Valorant from time to time, and if you guys want, we could probably try and stream it here. Siege is better. Again, I don't have Siege. I might be able to try and get it at some point and then stream Siege and see how guys... I have been summoned when I heard Valorant. You know what? That's fucking hilarious. I've never seen you in my stream before unless you've changed your username. Then welcome to the stream, familiar person. If not, welcome to the stream, new person. Because all of a sudden, that person just fucking beelined it. Why do I feel like I actually know this person from the way that they're typing? Are you new? Or are you existing? Because I feel like I fucking know you. Because I feel like you changed your fucking username. This is going to be... you need good audio for Siege. I mean, I do have pretty good setup. Why do I feel like I know this person? Unless they're a friend of a friend, then I don't know this person. No, damn, I don't know this person. I think the Stalk DK might be how I know you, so that rings a bell. So that's probably how I know you then. Yeah, probably from back in 2020 when I was like old streaming on Twitch and then gone. Hope you'll have Shiny Squirtle soon. I have seen some streamers who has to reset 37k and still no. Damn. I mean, Rich, which is Raid Away Plus. I don't know if anyone else watches him. He just got Shiny Charmander at like 11,000. Just under 12,000. And he started roughly at a similar time than me, and I took a break. He kept going. I found it before him, tagged him, and went, I'm gonna send my fucking luck to you, big guy. And then he gets his, I think, 2-3 streams later, and I went, there you go. Fucking, you can thank me later, Rich. I'm just gonna have to let my character AFK. You know what? Probably be the best shout. You were streaming Pokemon, I think. If not, I'm wrong. No. I actually like Pichu. So someone else I know likes Empoleon. Oh, Alex. I think Alex just showed back up in stream a minute. Alex, are you hiding in my viewer list? No, you're not. Damn. Alex is still playing Siege. And he's not, he's playing Daisy. Shit, a lot of people talking in chat. Hold the fucking phone a minute. Otherwise, I found you and I enjoyed trying to have nice. But I'm glad you enjoyed what you see. Hold on a minute. Went to a different area and bench hunt. Gen 3s and 8. Went 3 to 3 for starters. I mean, they fucking damn well did. Okay, let's check these turtles. Damn. Nope. They're not shiny. We throw them out. They're not good. They're bad. None of them are shiny. Damn. I don't like how the Rowlet went edgy, depressed. I mean, Rowlet was fine, and then depressed. Welcome on in. I have summoned a friend. I don't know if TikTok can hear her, but YouTube and Twitch can. I think YouTube... No, YouTube can't hear you. TikTok can. Never mind. Now everyone can hear you. Welcome on in. I think you're loud as fuck on the other one, though. Are they louder than me? I don't know if I can turn them down.
The way just the right click of my profile and then turn me down.
Yeah. Yeah, probably better than that instead of having you at 100. Let's make you 50.
Yeah, because I was a little loud on the YouTube.
Cool. So now I have someone to keep me company and have conversations with. Well, if chat decides to go quiet for a little bit. Yo, Amy, thank you for joining. I'm gonna come back later again. You know what? Have fun. Don't be mad if you come back and we find the turtle and we start hunting other things.
There you go.
Nope. Sadly, no turtle yet. Don't worry, I won't be.
Okay,
We're on 700 soft resets for Squirtle already, and that's fucking impressive.
Over it, I guess.
Huh?
I'm just having your stream up to make sure there's like no bots or anything.
I need to turn you up because now I can barely fucking hear you.
That's because I was away from my mic. That's
Let's
why.
put you at 72. I feel like that's a good, healthy number.
Yeah, I was away from my mic. That's why I was grabbing a bag of syringes.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what's crazy? I've been live for about 2 hours, right?
Uh-huh.
And I started this hunt at 0. I'm on 700 already. Normally it's like 200-ish an hour. Nah, I said fuck it. I'm beelining it. We're speedrunning this shit.
I'm gonna put a little bet that you're gonna get the Squirtle around the same time you got Charmander.
If I get Squirtle the exact same fucking number, I'm gonna be like, that's fucking funny. You should pick Squirtle. You know what, Monaco? I probably should pick Squirtle. But I'm gonna not pick Squirtle. I'm gonna pick Squirtle. See, it's different. It's not Squirtle, it's spelt different. Best Pokemon game. I will die on this hill, Pokemon Rangers. The Ranger franchise is one of the best games in the franchise. Other than Mystery Dungeon, I will die on that hill.
Never played it.
No one fucks with the Mystery Dungeon games or the Ranger games. They are bangers. I feel like I need to up the counter. 712. What about mainline? Ooh. So that would be between Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Platinum, and Auraz. Change my mind. I want to like the Mystery Dungeon series, but I'm having to keep them fed part kills me. Yeah. I mean, it kind of does suck that to keep progressing, you need to keep them filled up. Emeralds? I will say, I do like Emerald, but it feels a little bit too close to Ruby and Sapphire, if you get what I mean.
Isn't it the same?
Or as at least changes it a little bit more from Ruby and Sapphire. You get Mega Evolution, you get the soaring feature. It has parts of Emerald in it. BDSP, get that shit out of my screen. BDSP, it's nice to have it on Switch, but I will say this now. A remake doesn't mean one-to-one. BDSP is a literal one-to-one of Diamond and Pearl. Other than the few changes it added that weren't even, like, remakeable, if that makes sense. Because the original glitches that existed in the original Diamond and Pearl were present in the remakes. So it's literally, basically, they copied the source code, banged it into a new game, uppriced it, went, yeah, we're done. Here's some slight changes to the game. But other than that, remember those walkthrough war glitches that you did back in the day? Yeah, they exist too. Why? Because we just copied the source code. Like, yeah, I love BDSP only for the shiny hunting reasons because of the Poke Radar. That's it. Because the Poke Radar actually functions better in BDSP than the originals. I will say that. Are these Squirtles the fucking same? Nope, they're a little different.
I need to get back on Diamond.
Yeah, you probably need to hunt that damn Piplup.
Yeah, I think I might do it in a bit once I get done doing what I'm doing.
Not gonna lie, I'm gonna laugh if I start hunting Piplup at some point and I find it before you.
I swear to God, I will murder you.
Don't get too mad at me if I find it before you. The leaks literally showed that it was a copy-paste. They weren't even going to happen originally. Yeah.
Oh, we're not talking.
But the fact is, Game Freak didn't make them. Ilka did. And people wondering, who's Ilka? The people that made Pokemon Home made those games. And I will admit, they were fun. They still exist. They added some new content. They were great for what they were. But then we got Legends Arceus, and I went, that is a prequel before a main series to give us a remake. You know what? I was like, fuck it. I like the prequel better than the remake. And I said, you know, you kind of fucked it when you should have made it more platinum-based. And I would say, BDSP giving us the platinum outfits when the games first came out, perfect. But now if you play a new playthrough, you don't get shit like that now. That clothing is gone. Because I think it was a pre-order, like, hey, you need the game for this amount of time to get this code, and if you miss it, outfit's gone for good. And I think that is such a fucking cock-out. Because what the fuck? Why are you making the platinum outfit in the game for a time period? Make it in the game, or at least afterwards let us buy the clothing. I feel like the Tepig line ruined the firefight. It kind of did. Basically, they went, here, firefighting. Next generation, firefighting. Yeah, throw another firefighting in there. Incineroar comes in. Fire Dark. Fire Dark. Shh, but he's secretly firefighting and they don't know that. I think COVID shit up. Yeah, COVID basically fucked everything.
Yep.
COVID fucked everything, and I think like a lot of games just did not happen because COVID basically said, hi. And the world did not like that.
I was so mad. I was supposed to see BTS that year, but no, that shit happened.
Yeah. I think we could rate you get it in 6 tries. You know what? If I get it in 6 tries and you haven't followed, you have to follow. That's the rules. So this is number 1 out of those 6 tries. I think you already followed anyway. You did, so don't worry about it. I just saw a username in there on TikTok, and I was like, that's very worrying.
Mm.
Max, I hope that I do get it before 800. So that counts as 1. How do you have multiple instances of the game? Because I have 4 switches. Emil. I think that's how I pronounce your name. If I got it wrong, I am so sorry. But I have 4 switches hooked up to this Wavebird controller. And then I just have them hooked up to wave receivers that basically, because it's a radio controller, they tune into the same frequency. And I can basically control all 4 with a push of a few buttons. It's all technical and scientific, but once you get your head around it, you kind of understand how it all works. Thank fuck, I pronounced your name correct, Emil. Boom.
Yeah, when you first showed me, my brain died, so I was like, what the
Yeah, when I
heck?
showed my friend who's on call with me how this all worked, her brain fucking died. She was like, how the fuck are you doing that? And I went, magic.
It's just the fact that he doesn't say my name, he just says friend.
Because I don't know how to pronounce your name.
You can just call me Ray.
That's easier. Because I don't want to use your real name, because again, respectful reasons.
Yep. It's Rayra, but to make it easy for people, Ray.
Ray. We could be seeing a similar COVID lockdown situation because of gas shortage. Yeah, probably.
Whoopie freaking do! Sorry.
Trying to hunt with my friends is more fun, for real. It is. But let's be honest. The world's just fucked. Everything's going up. Nothing's coming down. And it's like, cool. When is our wages going up? Oh, cool. Our wages are going down. Yay. Wouldn't fucking be surprised if that starts happening. I feel like... No, yeah. The Tepic line should have been fireground. Can you explain in Fortnite terms? The oil price lowers or the fucking hell this is working? Because, Sif, you're being very vague there in Fortnite terms. Speaking of Fortnite, Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz are coming to Fortnite, and I'm very, very excited.
I'm very confused of buff Perry the Platypus.
I just saw the buff Perry the Platypus, and I'm like, why? Also, give skin, have money.
I really need to see if I need to update.
Because I find it fucking hilarious that we just have buff Perry the Platypus. That shit's kind of funny. Because now I have Perry the Platypus walking around with Goku. To me, that shit just screams memes. Alex is taking the Bulbasaurs for the 768th time. And timid, careful, gentle, and mild.
Ah, dang it. Fortnite has an update.
Well, yeah, they did just release new skins.
Ooh, there's a free game that I can get. Oh, this kind of look cute, but kind of.
Winrust,
Never mind, it's
thank
creepy.
you for the follow. We are literally 645 followers in. That's actually pretty fucking wild. We need
You know what? I take that.
Escana in Fortnite. Escana.
Oh.
Probably pronounced that wrong, but I mean, I wouldn't be mad if we did get them in Fortnite. You know who we kind of do need in Fortnite? Give me Shadow the Hedgehog. Forget Sonic. Give me Shadow. That game would just straight up be his alley. Sonic with a gun feels weird. Give it Shadow. Boom. Escanor. Right.
Oh. I
You
went
know
to
what?
the
If we
Mario
see
movie
Escanor,
yesterday.
who decided that? Boom. Won't lie,
Let's
I
go see the
fuck
Mario
with the idea of
movie
Escanor
yesterday.
in fucking Fortnite. To be fair, I might stream Fortnite on here at some point.
Can I join?
Yeah, at some point I will just stream Fortnite on Twitch or TikTok. Just be like, hey, get in here. Because then it means I get some other audiences other than just, hey, look, he's pushing a button all day. Oh, look, he's killing people. Streaming, for instance, this is about a video game, not outside of video games. Just have to clarify for context, it's a video game. It go pew pew. I was gonna say this would be a really bad time for the fucking Squirtle to go shiny. I'm like, cool, that's definitely staying in the clip, thanks.
That would have been funny.
But we are getting a literal wave of more people coming in for the turtles. There's like 32 people waiting now. Waiting? Watching? Fuck. 33, damn.
Oh.
31. We're doing pretty good on the TikTok side of things, so I'm not too fussed. Like the YouTube and stuff, that's going to be quiet for like a little while. I wonder, am I able to gift out memberships today on YouTube? I don't know. Ah, yes I can. So if anyone is potentially interested in seeing if they get gifted a free membership, head over to the main channel, not the second channel, because I'm about to gift out 10 free memberships that YouTube lets me do. So I'm about to gift out the first 5 right now. So if you hear pop-up sound effects, go nuts.
Wow, that was already quick.
Yeah, first 5 have just showed up. Blues Radicate. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna laugh if that actually was like someone's username, Blues Radicate. I just saw someone with a funny username just show up in stream and I'm like, fuck's sake, I can't say it. And we're on 800 Squirtles. Is the 800 Squirtle shiny or no? Nope. We're about to go on 804. Right, we're about to gift out the next 5 memberships in a second. Cool. None of these turtles are Squirtles. Yeah, cool. We're just going to roll with that. None of these turtles are Squirtles. The next 5 are rolling in. Here they come. Hey, I haven't seen Gumdrop Gumi in a while, and nor have I seen many face impressions in a while. Other than that, those are the free 10 memberships that YouTube allows me each month. So go nuts to all those people that just got it. As you can see, the usernames are up here, which I love that YouTube lets me have that. So go nuts. You guys all have access to the emotes over on the main channel. I completely forgot that this does that. So what do you mean M? I mean, that's kind of a cool username. We're on 812 Squirtles. That's going to be many face impressions. Man, I got a cool amount of numbers today on Squirtles. Right, 816 Squirtles. I had to put my speaker on because you were really quiet. Damn. I mean, I was speaking at the exact same volume I was before. Nope, these Squirtles ain't green. Max, question, what's with all the M's in chat? I'm stupidly confused. You'll find out. Damn. What? What do you mean I'll find out? I'm very confused. I love how someone's username watching this the TikTok live is just all for the socks. I mean, that's just a funny username to me. I want to know how many streams it took me to get to 1,000 on the Charmanders. Yeah. Top right, 932. Damn. Top right, 932 encounters, so that'll be... I mean, it'll still be a leaf green encounter. I'm gonna quickly have a look. Playlist. Alex, welcome back. How's your game been? When I started shiny hunting Charmander, it was... Yeah, so within the first stream we ended on 700. So that was in 7 hours. I was shiny hunting for Charmander just to get further where we are now. But we did have 2 switches versus the 4 going. And then stream 2, again, 2 screens. Top right is fire red. Ah, shit, because I'm looking at it from the Twitch side and the YouTube where it's... Never mind. I'm looking at it from the YouTube thing. So, top right is fire red. Gotcha. So, the exact same one. I don't think it was until the 4th stream. Yeah, 4th stream is when the 4... You know what? I find that kind of fucking hilarious, chat. 4 streams into looking for Charmander is when the 4 screens started showing up. That's fucking poetic. And then... Obviously... Then we have Squirtle. So I probably will get to about 1,000 tonight and then probably wrap it up. Because I mean, it is just becoming 11 o'clock. And I do have work in the morning. I would probably prefer not to, because again, I don't need the Bulbasaur. Because Bulbasaur and Charmander's lines are complete. It's just the turtles that we want to aim for. Cole, welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful morning or afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. You get over there, you're just very quiet, Ray.
Oh, sorry. I was updating my SMP Discord that my server hosting decided to
Crash.
delete because of an update.
Ah.
Also, I'm just making the news that I am going to be ending the SMP due to inactivity and world being gone.
Huh, fair enough. I mean, I got 2 female Squirtles on my screen, so I'm not too mad about that. But I'm hoping at some point I do see 4 females at one time on my game. Because I think that would be more rarer. Because I've always had 3 of them be female, never 4 of them. You know what I kind of wish they released on the Switch next for old Pokemon games?
Hey, what?
Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald need to happen.
Yeah, probably will soon.
They better.
I mean, heck, no one knew that, Fire Red and Leaf Green was going to be on here.
Oh, they knew, but they were apparently supposed to be the originals of, like, getting a full remake in, like, Ilka style. Little did they know they were actually just porting Fire Red Leaf Green over.
I just love my Twitter right now.
What's up with your Twitter?
Just gave me a bunch of shirtless men and women.
You know what? Your Twitter scares me.
It can't be worse. One time I had a yaoi.
Okay, we'll just leave it there. We'll just leave it there.
I sent it to my friend Miki, so I'm like, here, Miki, have some yaoi.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd take the remake port. Take the remake port over a remake of a remake. Yeah. I'd happily just take the port instead of them remaking this game entirely, because if they shiny lock the starters, I'd be like, fuck you, assholes. Why do you do this? You don't need to shiny lock them.
Because why not?
Because for them to shiny lock them since Generation 8, I was like, that's a fucking piss take. Gen 9, you want to soft reset the stars? Nope. Breed them. Gen 8, breed them. Gen 10, you'll breed them. Unless they remove the shiny lock, which is not happening. And you would take Emerald over Ruby and Sapphire? I wouldn't, because you can get more of the Pokédex from Ruby and Sapphire than Emerald, because some of them you do need Ruby and Sapphire to get those Pokemon. So realistically, I'd say give us just all 3, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Because I would buy all 4. All 3, sorry. Because I would literally be like, if I was to shiny hunt in those games, if they were to bring them over, you get the Legendary Trio and Emerald. Yeah, but remember, you don't get stuff like Surskit. So if, for example, you play Emerald and you want to have a Masquerain on your team, yeah, good luck, bitch. You need Ruby and Sapphire to do that. And Emerald, I think, just does not give you a lot of, like, version exclusives. Yeah, it would be a 3-minute encounter rate between them all. I love how the 3 M's are back. I swear you told me at some point, one of them was going to show up at a certain number of encounters. Yeah, I feel like I'll get to like 1,000 encounters tonight and then just wrap it up.
Close.
Because it'll be a like 3-hour live stream, so within the 3 hours, that's 1,000 divided by 3, so that's at least 333 encounters an hour, which is fucking terrifying how quick I'm moving through these hunts. I feel like I upped the counter too quick there. Let's take a back seat and have a look. No, I'm on the right number. Cool.
Yeah.
Gen 11, Stars, Fire, Ground, Leaf, Grass, Psychic, and Water Flying. I can actually see that. Oh, my Goldfish, but deep down, I'm too deep to quit. Yeah. That was me with Charmander. I was too far in to quit now. And then as soon as someone said, oh, too far to turn back now, about 11 or 111 encounters later, boom, shiny. It's just once you get so far in, it's just like, yep, too late to turn back now. So there is a hunt that I want to return to at some point with Auraz, was the Trico soft resetting that I did, and then I just stopped. I do want to return to that hunt at some point.
Oh, that's such a cute Sylvia. And more half-naked men.
What's up?
I get Sylveon on my Twitter, and now I'm getting more.
Yeah, that happens with Sylveon.
Yeah, but at the half-naked men.
Hmm?
It's Sylveon, and then half-naked men, and then Sylveon again.
And then more half-naked men. Yeah, your Twitter's a scary place. You get some wholehearted, wholesome shit, and then all of a sudden, here, have half-naked men.
I mean, I'd rather see one, and it's a member of my favorite K-pop boy band.
I got my Twitter banned like 2 years ago. I have no idea how the fuck. Cool. That's impressive. All I got was I broke some rules that didn't know. Say what rules? Damn.
They're supposed to tell you no matter what.
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense with Twitter, not gonna lie now.
Yeah. I can't wait for the new SAO game.
I'm also on Blue Sky, so if anyone wants to follow me on Blue Sky, just search my name on Blue Sky. Holy shit, we got 32 people on the TikTok again. Yeah, Twitter doesn't shock me anymore. Sounds bad, but what can you do?
$70 for this dang game. Dang. It's fine.
It's kind of sad I'm the only person talking in the big TikTok. Yep, sadly, still no shiny Ollie. Blue Sky, one thing I like, yeah. Yeah, shucks. Yeah, I don't think our shiny Squirtle is going to show up today, but it would be nice if it does. If I get it under 1,000, I'm like, yeah, Squirtle, done. Imagine if Gary gets a shiny Bulbasaur, I'd be like, Gary, get the fuck out. So I got 40 more before we potentially wrap up.
Thanks for the follow.
Yo, Math, thank you for the follow. Let's see if there's like a username there that's a little bit easier to pronounce. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, we're on 646. You know what I find funny? We've got more Squirtles than we have more followers today. In total, I think that's so funny. I mean, there is one stream that I kind of want to do on here at some point. That's like Dynamax Adventures with viewers.
I'll be back.
You're going to be right back. Cool.
Yeah.
Turtle. Yeah, we've already surpassed the 932. So, ouch. Spam turtles, go for it. It gets some algorithm going. Anyone who is new, if you want to spam turtles as well, go for it. I am playing on the Switch, Popper. 4 switches with a Wavebird, just to be specific. So the Wavebird controller has radio frequency adapters are plugged into little adapters on each switch, and this is how I'm able to do it. Anyone remember the YouTube days where you could basically watch a full video? Yeah. They don't do that anymore. Am I able to do it with 8-bit do? I think you can, but just go careful because some adapters are not compatible with it. I know the ones that I use are called Mayflash. They work. And the official Wii U ones. So if you had the official Nintendo ones from the Wii U, they work, but they're fucking expensive now. Like, one of them that I looked at was $50 on eBay. And I was like, fucking yikes. And I need 4 of those. So I said, I'm not paying $200 for that. So Mayflash is the GameCube controller adapter. So you need one of those. I would show one. But the problem is, if I do, it's not long enough to show on camera. So go on, like, Google on your phone if you're not watching on your phone. Or on your computer if you have one. Type Mayflash GameCube controller adapter, and that's what I use. Because that works with the way Bird's like wireless adapters. Yo, JJ, welcome on in. How we doing? Right, chat, we're on the 1000th Squirtles. Specifically 996 to 1000. Will the final Squirtle potentially of the night be shinies? But now we've got a whole lot of people in the TikTok. So, how we all doing tonight? So, wave these off. None of them are shiny. Speaking of which, Squirtle himself is in the TikTok. Squirtle, why are you not green? Why no green? You have to explain yourself, Squirtle. We know shit. Now the question is, chat. I can't change my skin tone, bro. You can change the shell color, that's the question. How easy is it to set up the adapter? You literally just plug it into the Switch's USB ports. You plug the receiver into one of the 4 controller, like you would plug in an actual controller in. On the Wavebird, you would set it to the exact same channel. For me, instance, it's channel 1. So I could literally have other consoles all plugged into that same frequency, and they would all run off the same channel. Because these are all on the Nintendo Switch. Now the question is, chat, do we continue looking for Squirtle, or do we just wrap it up here? Squirtle, thank you for the follow. I will hopefully find you very, very soon with a green shell. Don't wrap it up. Keep going. I mean, it is 11:30, chat, and I do have work in the morning. Best of luck, I'm a dip. See you later. Later, Squirtle. Back to the Squirtle squad he goes. My hair is starting to get frizzy. We do have 54 people watch it. Screw work. I can't do that because I'm on my own. If you need to go, it's fine. I know, but at the same time, I have a lot of people here watching, so we might get a few more in. I might make an exception and go to 1,100 and then wrap it up, but as I said, if we hit 655 followers, I'll keep going just for a little longer. I'm going to see if the viewers dip, but if the viewers get bigger, we stay. I'll make an exception. We'll wrap up now, but if we get 8 more followers, so that number says 655 out of 1,000, I'll continue and go to 1,100. How does that sound, chat? So if you want to see me keep going,
Thanks for the follow.
Max is already on it. So we got, I think that's 8 more. No, that's 7. 7 more. 7 more followers, and we'll go up to about 1,100. I am seeing that number start to drop. So what we are probably going to do anyway is just wrap it up anyway. Because I think like leaving it at 1,000 is a good way to drop it. So what I am going to do is wrap up here, chat. It has been an honor to be present with you guys again. We will probably be live again tomorrow.
Thanks for the follow.
Max followed again. Very confused. Same account or different account? Same account. How the fuck? I'm very confused, Max. How the fuck you do that? What I am probably going to do is live event. I'm probably going to see if I can schedule a live for tomorrow. Create an event. Shiny hunting. Squirtle day 2. So that would be tomorrow. Confirm. Set time. We'll set it to about here. have no idea how long I'm going to be live for that day, so we'll say at least 4 hours just to notify. Cool, so there should be a announcement showing up on TikTok. Oh cool, more people now are showing up. I kind of want to keep going now. Well, 54 people watching. You know what, at that point, I might as well. You know what, fuck it, chat, we're going to keep going just for a little bit longer. Because now more and more people are coming in as I'm ending. I feel rude for doing that. But the moment I see the viewers dip to a very low number, then we just wrap up. Because at the moment, we got like 59 people watching. Squirtle's back. So welcome back, Squirtle. Squirtle said, yo. We got like 51 people watching, so you know what? I'm very happy with the amount of people that are watching. I asked all these people earlier when we had a huge resurgence of people in. Favorite Pokemon? For those who are watching the stream, if you do have a favorite Pokemon, let me know in the comment section. Squirtle, I probably already know you. It's yourself, obviously. Squirtle, paint your shell green, yo. I mean, the viewers are now dipping slightly. So we are back in the 30 range, but it's fine. Ayo, cream cheese is back. I got you with the paint. 31 people watching, god damn. Do you earn money on any of the streams? A little bit, yeah. Again, it depends on the support that the viewers give. If people want to donate on like YouTube and Twitch, they can do. People want to become members over on the channels, they can do. So if you guys want to support the channel a little bit more, head over to the first and second channels and become members. You get like emotes that you can use in the chat. When videos are ready, you get them early. Stuff like that, even member only live streams. But again, we only have a few members, so again, it's like very rarely do I ever do member only live streams. But I might even start doing like, member only racing. So if you want to race me on like something like Mario Kart or Mario Kart Worlds, if you guys have that, members only get to race and shit like that. Or I'll be like doing member only fighting each other. So if they're a member, they can fight me on like something like Smash Brothers or stuff like that. So like viewer only games that if they've paid to play, in a way. So it just gives you like more perks of becoming a member. Yo, paint will damage my shower. It's pretty deadly. The factual correctness with the Squirtle is actually phenomenal. You could paint your shelter in the Squirtle soup. God damn. Oh. Fuck. I feel bad for the Squirtle now. Damn. Don't threaten Squirtle. Yo, you Skull Bash. You do know Skull Bash, right, Squirtle? Tate, welcome back. Ah, the Squirtle does not know Skull Bash. Zigzagoon use cut. Damn. No shiny yet. No shiny yet. Shucks. Yeah, we were going to wrap up, but then more people started showing up, and I was like, now I feel rude if I did just wrap up. But we've got like 19 people watching, so once I hit 1,100, that'll be it. Have to go again. I'll be on whenever you go live again. We're probably going to go live again tomorrow, just about 7:30 my time. Unless I get the shiny tonight, then we'll be shiny hunting something else. Imagine if it shows up on 1096. I will actually fucking laugh. Nope. You getting the shiny Pokedex? Technically, my shiny living dex is now 190 Pokemon complete. Squirtle will be 191. Hopefully a full living dex. But again, I know a few of them are not possible, such as...
Boo.
Welcome back, Keldeo. Any of, like, the new legendaries, unless they become huntable in the future. So a lot of them, like Keldeo, Victini, Meloetta, Volcanion, Diancie, if are only given out as events, they won't count. Unless I can physically sit there and soft reset and hunt it myself, then for me it don't count. Unless I can hunt it directly, then it will count. So like how I'm doing now, if Squirtle was only able to be shiny as a distribution, wouldn't count it. So a few Pokemon will just not be obtainable. Unless a future game comes out where you can then catch it in the wild and soft reset it and boom, shiny. Like how Solgaleo and Lunala were shiny locked in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon, but then were huntable in Sword and Shield. Then that's fine. Cool, so we're wrapping up to the last few now. 2 more attempts, and then Imagine Shiny. Nope, no shiny in this batch. The batch before the finale. Imagine if the shiny is in this batch. It's not. But both these Squirtles have sassy natures. What were the shinies you got on your first attempt? They're more just like random encounters. And the final ones of 1100. They're not going to be shiny. We've got 14 new followers today, so I appreciate all the new people that have come in and followed. Damn, again, no shiny Squirtles. So, chat, we are now going to wrap up tonight for the official time now. There's an extra 100 soft resets due to all the amazing people that came in. If, for whatever reason, that number decides to implode and more people come in, unfortunately, I will now be wrapping up the TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch streams. Hopefully, we'll see Green Shell tomorrow. If not, again, Easter Sunday, will be going live again. But I will see you all at some point tomorrow.